Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about fat loss during your period and what I do differently that works. So let's get started. So we are on week 3 of the 42 hard challenge, and this meant I had my cycle this week. As a result of having my cycle on the challenge, I experience challenges just like any lady on her period, but I'm going to talk specifically about what I do, and I want you guys to wait until the end of the video where I will be announcing the winner of the free one-on-one online coaching giveaway from the last week's video. So if you have ever felt bloated, tired, fatigued, exhausted, and just completely lethargic during your period, you are not lazy, you are not alone. So today I'm going to walk you through exactly what I do differently during my period to support fat loss, balance my body, as well as reduce stress. So we first need to understand what's happening during the menstrual cycle. This is the part of the cycle where specifically your estrogen and your progesterone are at the lowest. Your cortisol sensitivity is higher. Your body's temperature and metabolic rate drops slightly. You may experience cramps, fatigue, bloating, as well as mood swings, and your recovery time increases. Your inflammation can spike. What exactly does this mean? So the thing is, your body is not primed for PRs during this time. This is not the time to be doing marathons in the fasted state. Your body right now is focused on shedding the uterine lining and stabilizing the hormones. And your body is expending more energy hormonally during the cycle. So what I allow myself as well as my clients is to do an increase in calories by anywhere from 100 to 300 calories in those few days right before the cycle starts, or even the first 1 to 3 days of the period. So by slightly increasing nutrient-dense carbohydrates, I want you guys to start thinking of sweet potatoes, wild blueberries, carrots, beets. Carbs are going to help to restore your serotonin levels naturally. It's going to help to stabilize your cortisol, and it actually will help reduce your cravings before it turns into an entire nightmare. I also go up a little bit in my dietary fats. So of the maximum of 300 calories higher that you can consume during your period, I personally like to focus on more fiber, more leafy greens, more carbohydrates, and more dietary fats. The next thing that you want to do is you want to reduce your training intensity and focus on movement. I want you guys to think movement, not punishment. This means instead of doing HIIT cardio, you may want to do more gentle things on the body like walking, yoga, mobility, stretching, and very light resistance training, because your body right now is currently more inflamed, and when you are in that state, cortisol spikes can blunt fat loss if you overdo it. Next thing you want to do is you want to hydrate with intention. I would suggest a bare minimum of 80 to 100 ounces of water per day, but you also want to make sure that you're getting plenty of electrolytes in the water, and as well as getting magnesium before bedtime. I take 2 capsules of the Gage Life magnesium glycinate before bedtime to help naturally lower my cortisol levels, as well as to help boost deep restful sleep. And if you have not started supplementing with Gage Life's magnesium yet, it is a game changer, and you will really feel the difference. The next thing you want to do is you want to increase your anti-inflammatory fats as well as your protein. So I want you guys to be focusing on things like salmon, bone broth, collagen, avocado, grass-fed protein, quality protein shakes, and all of these things are going to help support hormone production as well as reduce your sugar cravings. And the reason why they reduce your sugar cravings is because it's going to help stabilize your blood sugar. It's going to help stabilize your hunger hormones as well. Last but not least, during the week of the cycle, I track progress completely differently, and I encourage you to do the same. I don't weigh myself. Yes, you can, but I choose not to. So I don't rely on the scale the week of my period because water retention is normal. Instead, I like to pay attention to how I'm sleeping, what my digestion is looking like. Am I having regular daily bowel movements? Am I having cravings? Are my cravings stable? Am I regulating my blood sugar? How is my mood? Is my mood all over the place? And yes, even though your mood may be down, there are ways that your mood swing can be managed so that the swings are not as intense by dialing in proper nutrition to stabilize your sugar cravings, as well as that helps stabilize the neurochemicals in your brain, which directly impact your mood. And last but not least is recovery. How is my body feeling as a result of training? The key here that I want you guys to take away from this video is that you want to work with your cycle, not against your cycle, especially during your period. It is so crucial to make sure that you are lowering your stress levels, that you are balancing and stabilizing your blood sugar, and that you're preventing the rebound cravings that you would have had you just increased your calories by about 300. And they could be for one day, it could be as long as 5 days. The thing is, this is not going to slow your progress. This is going to stabilize your hunger, stabilize your cravings, so that way you don't rebound and binge. For those of you guys with more intense hormone imbalances, estrogen dominance, maybe you're in perimenopause, menopause, endometriosis, PCOS, there are more advanced techniques like cycle syncing that can help you train smarter, fuel your body more efficiently, and burn fat without burnout. And if you guys would love more information on that, let me know, and I'd be happy to do videos on cycle syncing for the hormones during the period. So remember, friends, that fat loss is not linear. It's not just about calories, especially for women. So if you've been beating yourself up every month feeling like that you are taking steps backwards, I'm here to tell you that that is absolutely positively not the case whatsoever. I want this to give you permission to work smarter, not harder. The moment you've all been waiting for is the announcement of the winner of free 6 weeks one-on-one online coaching with me. This is a $2,800 value, and I am excited to announce that Holly DeForge 6624 is the winner. She says, giveaway, please and thank you for your generosity no matter who wins. I was deep into keto and fasting and never lost weight. I listened to Dr. Fung and doubled down on fasting and was obviously in a caloric deficit. I really learned a lot about the discongruence of calories in, calories out. My blood sugar went up and my weight didn't budge. So Holly, I cannot wait to coach you personally. What I'm going to ask you to do is contact info@gaugegirltraining.com to redeem your prize. Thank you to everybody who entered, and let me know if you guys would like to see more giveaways in future videos. Thank you for following my 42 hard journey, you guys. Not a whole lot to report this week. My energy has been lower. I was very conservative with it, and in the coming days I will be amping up my training again, which everybody inside of my private Facebook group who are doing the 42 hard challenge now, you guys will be seeing how I'm going to be more active as a result of my cycle coming to an end. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please comment anything you would like to see in future videos. Take care. See you on the next one.